TYT is partnering with Participant Media to help solve the climate crisis. Wouldn't that be great? Now look, you got to check out our series, 10 Days of Action, to learn more about what you can do to make a difference, and go see an inconvenient sequel, Truth to Power, in theaters in New York and LA on July 28th and nationwide August 4th.
So a drawing by President Donald Trump of the New York skyline just sold for close to $30,000. This was a sketch that Donald Trump drew for a charity campaign in 2005, but it was auctioned on Thursday. Let's take a look at his artwork. There you go. There it is, with that signature right underneath it. So the simple drawing, which prominently features Trump Tower, was created for a 2005 campaign to support child literacy by mailing company Pitney Bowes. Trump, along with actors, athletes, and Senator John McCain and Joe Lieberman, sketched drawings on the back of envelopes that were then auctioned off. Thought it would be sort of fun to compare and contrast this artwork stylings of presidents current and presidents of the past. So let's take a look at some artwork from George W. Bush. Well, that's George W. Bush of George H.W. Bush. That's not bad.
Actually, that was not that bad.
It's not bad. He has a perspective. There's Tony Blair.
Wow.
That's nice. He gets the hair, the tone in the hair is really good.
You know what? Look, we're the most fair show in America, because when, there's Eisenhower.
Well, so yeah, this is Dwight. Yeah, so this is Dwight D. Eisenhower. I looked up other presidents you might not have expected also had some artwork, and this is Jimmy Carter. Look at that bird.
Okay.
So now I want to get a definitive answer from this panel. Given the artwork you were just shown, where does Donald Trump rank?
Okay, so we're the most fair show in America because when Bush started doing those drawings, they were miserable. Okay, you remember he said, when I retire, I'm gonna go down to Crawford Ranch. Okay, and the Crawford Ranch was a gimmick the whole time. He sold it immediately. It's like, what am I? You want me to do clear underbrush again? No, he went to his mansion and started doing drawings, and they leaked, and they were miserable, and then we made fun of them, right? But now those other ones are not that bad. The one of his dad is pretty good. I liked it. I liked it better than all of them. And I love Carter, but I'd rather, I don't know if I'd rather have George H.W. Bush in my house, but I like that painting a little bit more than I like the bird painting. So,
I agree.
And look, Trump's is, of course.
It's just a sketch. It's like a pen
sketch,
drawing.
Right. I mean, look, there's a lot of things to criticize Trump over. This is at the very bottom of the list. Does the thing suck? Of course it sucks, but that's okay.
Trump Tower is the one with the little squiggly thing.
Yeah, that's Trump Tower. It just kind of looks like he drew a bar graph and put a crown on one of them. That's really what it looks like to me.
I think it's funny that this picture was to raise money for children's literacy.
Maybe they thought, let's get kids to do pictures for child literacy. It'll be perfect. Or man-child.
But I will say, still, I would prefer him to quit and take up art.
That would
you
be
can
great.
get really good at painting. Look what George W. did, right?
That's right. You can improve. You can get better.
You start small. Who knows where he could go?
Hang out at Color Me Mine. There you go.
He already does coloring. He colors his hair orange. That's his best work, or his worst work.
It's the worst.
Anyway, on this one, I pardon you, Trump. And trust me, my drawing would be worse. If you like this video, you'll love the whole TYT network. Check it out at tytnetwork.com/join.